Yeah, possibly, because now as the trade of knights is on the menu, at some point things get concrete, and you want to not lose the c7 pawn under bad circumstances as black. And I was thinking actually a little bit about what I said before, because I was sort of making a point of not trading rooks. But then I was thinking, okay, why did Jan not do it? And I realized that it was not so simple. So just perhaps it's interesting, because it is a big decision. So maybe we could sort of discuss what would happen if that wouldn't be the case. So let's say I go a3 first, b6, and now knight e2. Now black has the opportunity here to double on the d file, which does two things. First of all, it's just nice, because then rook maybe one day can penetrate. But the other thing is that after knight f4, if we do get this kind of position I was talking about, which is nice, I'm not going to lose the c7 pawn any longer, simply. So I'm just never losing
Permanently
it.
defended.
Yeah, exactly. So that was like a dream scenario I was talking about, that I would not trade rooks and win the pawn, but it just doesn't happen. So that was one thing. The other thing I realized is that with the rook controlling the d file, black has this idea of knight d4, which you wouldn't have if the rooks are gone. So while it was sort of idealistic to try not trade rooks, I do understand why Jan was open for that. And yeah, to be honest, I do like his position, but I do think now the draw is sort of a more likely outcome, because if we speak about concrete lines, let's say, I don't know, what is your thought here? Knight d4 or rook d8? What is the idea?
I think the sort of kind of stock execution of the idea is to play rook takes d8, queen takes d8, knight f4, but there actually might be something like queen d4, and white's initiative ends before it even begins, I think. I mean, you're not even getting to the c7 pawn here.
Yeah, if you indeed, if we look at it from a concrete sense, that's the case. And also just taking, honestly,
your idea,
again,
a4, yeah. Or
yeah,
whatever.
queen f4, a4. Probably you should take with the bishop here, in fact, and then do this. And probably I will lose that pawn. So let's say a4, queen f2. Let's say queen d7. Let's say king h7, and we've got this situation that I was talking about. The pawn a6, even better on a4 actually. Yeah, this pawn chain now only has one weakness, this c6 pawn. I think this is nice for white. I will play this forever, but I think draw is more likely here. So Dink indeed does take on d1.
Here they go. And rook to d8 is the immediate follow-up, offering a trade of the second pair of rooks. And my guess is that Jan, he's going to invest a little bit of time thinking about